What if the greatest threat to society wasn't strangers, criminals, or enemies abroad, but children? In the 1980s, a wave of fear swept across America. Parents, teachers, and even courts became convinced that something unthinkable was happening behind closed doors. Children, innocent, vulnerable, and impressionable, were believed to be at the center of secret rituals, dark conspiracies, and unspeakable crimes. This wasn't fiction. It was a nationwide hysteria. And it all started with a case that would change America forever. This period became known as the Satanic Panic, a time when fear of hidden cults and ritual abuse spread like wildfire. Careers were destroyed, families torn apart, and lives permanently damaged. At the center of it all was a single daycare case that shocked the nation and made people question whether children themselves could be both victims and witnesses, or something far more dangerous. It began in a quiet suburban community in the early 1980s. A mother accused a daycare worker of abusing her child. At first, it seemed like a tragic but isolated incident. But as authorities began investigating, more allegations surfaced. Many more. Soon, dozens of children were interviewed, and what they said would ignite a national nightmare. The children described bizarre and terrifying events, secret underground tunnels, strange rituals, and abuse involving multiple adults. Some stories even included impossible details: flying, animal sacrifices, and hidden rooms beneath buildings. Despite the lack of physical evidence, the claims were taken seriously. Very seriously. Police, social workers, and therapists launched massive investigations. Parents panicked. Communities demanded justice. But there was a problem. The more investigators questioned the children, the more extreme the stories became. Many interviews were conducted using leading questions, subtle suggestions that shaped the children's answers. Some children were repeatedly asked the same questions until they gave the expected response. Over time, it became difficult to tell what was real and what had been influenced. Still, the fear only grew stronger. Daycare centers across the country were suddenly under suspicion. Teachers and caregivers, once trusted, were now viewed as potential threats. America wasn't just afraid of criminals anymore. It was afraid of what children might say. The media played a powerful role in amplifying the panic. Television specials, news reports, and talk shows began discussing the possibility of hidden cults operating in everyday communities. Experts warned of secret networks that could be hiding in plain sight. The idea spread rapidly that there was a hidden evil, organized and widespread, targeting children, and that those same children could expose it or accuse anyone. Fear became contagious. Parents began questioning their own kids. Schools implemented strict policies. Rumors turned into accusations, and accusations turned into trials. And once someone was accused, their life would never be the same. Dozens of people were charged across the country. Some were sentenced to years in prison. Others lost their jobs, reputations, and families, even if they were never convicted. But as time passed, cracks began to appear in these cases. Investigations found no physical evidence of the alleged rituals, no tunnels, no secret rooms, no proof of organized cult activity. Experts began to question the methods used to interview children, pointing out how easily young minds can be influenced, especially under pressure. Eventually, many convictions were overturned. But by then, the damage was done. Lives had already been destroyed. The Satanic Panic revealed something deeply unsettling, not about hidden cults, but about society itself. It showed how fear, when combined with authority and media influence, can override logic and evidence. It also raised serious questions about memory, suggestion, and the reliability of testimony, especially from children. Were the children lying? Not necessarily. Many experts believe they truly believed what they were saying, which makes it even more chilling. In the end, the Satanic Panic wasn't about evil hiding in shadows. It was about fear, spreading in plain sight. A fear so powerful that it made a nation question its own children and trust accusations over evidence. And perhaps the most haunting question remains: if it happened once, could it happen again? If you found this story disturbing, you're not alone. History is filled with moments where fear takes control, and the consequences are real. Subscribe for more untold stories from the past, because sometimes the truth is stranger and darker than fiction.